All right. What's up? Woohoo! All right. All right, all right. How are y'all doing? Hey, Lord Scott. Slumlord Scott. How y'all doing? How's everybody going? Hey, man, this was a hell of a setup today. That's why I'm a little late, but I'm not too late. My tardiness is getting better. So I'll need some. I will need some approval on. Remember to turn off your screensaver so you don't show all my pics. Oh, I need to turn on my. Oh, you don't like looking at my screensaver? All right, we can do something. I don't know what shall I do. There we go. That looks a little more professional. Looks like a mixing board in there. Hey, Jim. How you doing, buddy? Kathy. All right, all right. DW in the house. What's up, buddy? Cool, man. Thanks for popping in. I'm doing a 3-camera setup here in the studio. See, Kathy likes a screensaver. They're just, I'm a photographer, you know, by hobby. I'm not professional. But I have some of my photos up in there, and I have, and then I also have some family photos up in there too, and my old German Shepherds. Uh-oh, look out. Prophet can type fast now. Oh, I pity the trolls. Oh, I pity the trolls. This is gonna be great. So, tell me what you think of these views, because I can move these cameras if you need. Here's camera 1, right? Here's camera 2, looking at you right here. And here I set up this camera like this, so you can see my when I start doing a little more tutorial work here, everyone can see this. Is this a good shot, or do you want me to put it lower? I don't know. What do you think? For you players, you can squash trolls faster than a speeding bullet. Yeah. So how are the camera views for everybody? Everybody happy with that? You think it's fine? My head honcho mod says it's cool, it's fine. Yabba dabba doo. I got 2 iPads up, I got my iPhone up, I got 3 cameras going on. All right, camera is fine. So I'm not going to have them switch views right now unless I'm demonstrating. If I'm demonstrating, I can always stop the what they call the camera switcher, the auto switcher. So here's the other question, Prophet, Mr. R, the wobbly knee cam. Here's a wobbly knee cam. Hey, Mike. My skinny legs are getting a little bit bigger. Eric has been training my legs. She's kicking my butt. All right, here's the pedals. Yeah, I will be doing a pedal breakdown. I'm all set and ready to go. That is right. All right, let me see. Everyone can hear my voice. Now let's test the looping. I have yet to do that yet. So let me get my guitar. You'll notice that I'm using a cable here in my studio. I'm using my wireless for my mic, which is fine, but when I use my wireless for my guitar, there's just so much interference in my studio, so it kind of acts weird. Oh, where's mine? It cost me a fortune in jeans. That's right. I have to go up in sizes. Erica and I had 2 killer workouts this weekend. We had a very productive weekend. Okay. Oh, that would be why. There we go. I'm proud of you, Prophet. Got to keep up our health, you know. Okay, how's the volume with that? And let's test the, we must test the beats. All right, checking out the, oh, there we go. Big spark. I know, it's a lot of work, bro. All right. Gotta have the right one on. Oh. That's a little heavy. That's a little hot. Hold on. And why don't I hear that? All right. All right. I can barely hear that. There we go. All right, so Prophet has a question here. What do I do in a song if the chorus has a different chord sequence? All right, I'll go through that after this. So like, I'm just jamming on something. This is just a 2-5. You can tell this is like a A minor to D7, right? You play that anywhere. I love it, Vern. And I'm not ashamed to do that if I have to. Okay, so I just came up with that little riff off the fly. It's very common. It's easy to come up with. And so now I'm thinking of what's my next section going to be, because I don't want to be jamming on this damn riff the whole time, right? So I want to break it up, right? What up, Jose? So you guys give me another chord progression that's going to work with this. Tell me what to play. Tell me what you want to hear. Go for it. Come on. Anybody. CFG. All right. Smoke on the water. Jose. All right. We're going to do CFG. All right, ready? I'm going to start with just the chords, and then I will layer the bass line to it. Do you want to see my feet or my hands? I'll set the camera on it. No reason. Oh, shoot. Go! Nice! Good job, Private. I like the way that works. man. That was just a little something off the cuff. A lot of times when you hear me do instrumentals, those have come out of me just hearing an idea on my way to my work, on my gig, and I just like, I'm going to record that. And then I'll hear a beat idea, a rhythm. Sometimes I have no idea, and I challenge myself, what's the first thing out of the gate that I can do that's different? Now, I am very well known to do a lot of the same things because of being comfortable. But I think we all do that. Like, I like to warm up my voice with the same song, and I like doing Why Georgia, and there's a specific reason, because when I sing that song, it's light on my voice, and it covers all of my range, and so it kind of warms my voice up for the rest of the night. And granted, I do warm my voice up on the way to the gig too. So, but at any rate, that was cool. That was cool. Let's see. Going through the chats here. One channel loop pedal. Let me tell you something. That is a great way to learn. And everybody knows my buddy Mark that comes in the chat. Excuse me. He has been telling me to do a demo on the what does he call it? It's the Ditto. You know the Ditto? It's like it's just one little pedal, one little button. And the idea is to show how effective that is. Yeah. You can have your own private concert, honey. Welcome to the chat, baby. I was just bragging about my guns because you were making me work on them very hard this weekend. Mark is the guy with the black van. Good, Mark. Good, Prophet. I love it. I'm going to tell him that you said that. If your single switch looper has undo, redo, then you can do a lot with it. Yeah, brother. Nullabye. Nullabye is correct. He's a looping master himself. Very, very true. He is right. As long as you can get out of it, that's my whole thing. Like I want to say what keeps me working. I want to say what my success is this. Everyone's got their own thing, man. If you go check out Nullabye, he's got such a great Nullabye. I got to tell you, man, I love your channel, and I'm going to be spotlighting you on my website, on my channel too as well. Super duper creative. Reminds me of back when I had my band. He also performs with a band. Fantastic band. Great timing. The guy's a great player, and I love his arrangements. And everyone does their thing differently, which is really cool. And like I chose this path. It all started with just my acoustic guitar, which I have here. I'm going to demonstrate that. But yeah, the thing about being able to get out of your loop is important, man. I have my tricks. Like you may hear me start with a beat and I have to start over, but I try to do my best to keep the rhythm and the flow going. And there's times where I'll like accidentally hit the wrong button and I will erase the whole damn track. So just as, let me show you real quick with my other camera here. All right, here's the handheld. So you see this button here. So if I record something on my looping station and I've got a track recorded, right? Sometimes I'll go and I'll hit the stop button and start. And then by accident, I'll hit this switch. Like I'll go too far with my foot and go, whoop. Now when I do this switch I have set up so where all I have to do, because I don't save any of my settings, right? As you can see, this changes the banks. When I hit this button, it switches the banks. When I switch the bank, it automatically erases it. So every time I start a new song, I'm erasing what I just did. And I really only use one bank. That's it. Or one preset. So I will use one preset, and I'll switch. I'll switch back to the thing. So it is a tap dance show. And but what happens sometimes is I'll be playing and I go for this button and I hit this one instead, and my loop is over. My song is done. So there's not much I can do with that. So I haven't figured out how to get out of that. But I have at times too, while I was playing, recorded. Here, let me show you again one more time with a handheld here. So I have 3 tracks on this, and this is the RC300, and I have 3 tracks, and I know Nullabye, he uses the 600, right? Is that right, buddy? I don't know how many tracks you have, but I only have 3. So what happens is I will be looping, and sometimes I'll erase a track by accident, and I have to re-record it. And so the challenge for me is being able to keep the song going and re-record it. And I like challenges. So that's my toe tapping. Yeah, so how many tracks do you have on the 600? I know this may annoy people, but I'm drinking some La Croix. You got 6 tracks? Get out! Dang. I might have to buy one just to play with it. It's interesting. Everyone has a different tool. Everyone has a different tool. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm always smelling it, so. So Prophet had a question earlier. No, they're not sodas. They are flavored water, sparkling flavored water. Erica and I like to drink them. They're cheap, affordable, quench the thirst. Prophet had a question, and that question, well, I gotta turn my notifications off on my phone. There we go. What was your question about choruses, Prophet? This is pampaluse, not pineapple, but I like pineapple. You had a question about choruses. Oh, okay. Here's a good example for that question. Yeah, I have, so because I'm limited on my tracks, and now I may have to upgrade to the 600. See what you did, Nullabye? And since I'm limited to 3 tracks, I will have to, if I have a, there's three, hold on. There's a couple options I do. Number 1, my first track is always my beat for me, just so I can keep it consistent. That's the first thing I do. The second track is usually the first part of the arrangement, which if it's a chorus, then I record that. If it's a verse, then I record that. And the third is typically a verse, another verse, or another chorus. And then I can also, in some cases, I can play, because I have this advantage. I use the octaver, this octaver. So it has a pass filter on it that allows me to play, allow some of the chords to ring through. So you'll hear me do like that, like you heard me do, I do a lot of the things where I do a whole medley. And then sometimes I'll just, right? So that, hey, CN, what up? Hey, I got something for you, CN. I had to pull that out just for you, just in case you showed up. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I can play, I can do if I don't try to make it complicated, but there are some things that I like to play bass. Like, you may have heard me do this song. It's an old Stevie Wonder song. Oh, I'm not streaming on my phone. Are you not hearing, I got a signal coming out of my board. Is that better? Let me check the audio here. How's that? You hear fine? All right. So here's an example where I can play the bass and part of the chord, and then I'll come back and layer it later. I'll layer more chords later. All right. So actually, hold on. So we get the full effect. Let me put the camera switcher on. All right. A boogie right across the floor. I like to see you do it till you holler for more. I like to reggae, but you dance too fast for me. I like to see you do it till you make me scream. Boogie on reggae woman, what's wrong with me? Boogie on reggae woman, oh baby, can't you see? I like to see us both all deeply in love. I like to see you in the star bar, baby. I like to see us both fall deeply in love. I like to see you in the road beneath the stars above. Boogie on reggae woman, what's wrong with me? Boogie on reggae woman, oh baby, can't you see? Hey, yeah. So you get the idea. Yeah, man. So that's how I will layer. Now, when I went to school, I studied the whole chords bass line thing, you know? Like, for example. So I have that knowledge. So when I play something like Boogie on Reggae Woman, I like to try to use the same concept and then add the bass effect. But I got the, and I'm just outlining the bass lines, and the chords I'm playing. Prophet asked me a lot about like some of the chords I play. Like, that's not a full chord. That's just basically the tritone, because most of the song, there's a lot of dominant chords, right? And so I'm just playing the tritone part of the chord. So anyway, that's that. So I hope that partially answers your question. The other answer to that question, Prophet, is like I will literally erase one of the tracks and re-record, like during the song. Like, one of those songs is there's a couple songs there's more than a couple. Two that come to mind are Dave Matthews. I do right? And that I record that part, and then the other sections are different. Like, take these chances, place them in a box until they quiet the time. So I'm playing that, and then I'll pop in the on the loop station back into the chorus, and then the solo section I have to re-record that. So the other song that comes to mind is a great song by the band Church. Church. Hey, Lullaby, aren't they from your neck of the woods? The band The Church. Oh, I can do Drive, yeah. Let's see. Oh no, I make a lot of mistakes. Prophet, I make a lot of mistakes, and I just kind of hide them really well. They're Australians, that's right. I thought so. I do one of their songs. Sad to say, it's the only one I know of theirs. And I do it a little differently. Actually, I recorded it on my album that I recorded, golly, like 10 years ago. Kind of goes like this. All right. Hold on a second. There's my headphones. totally messed it up. So I have that other guitar. So I'm using all 3 tracks now. And I put that little guitar part on the 3rd track. Sometimes this place gets kind of empty. Sound of the breath fades with the light. Think about the love, this fascination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I totally forgot the words. Tell me lullaby. And then coming up in the chorus, I'll play it. Under the Milky Way tonight. Which I knew what you were looking for. I might have known that you would find. I literally need to look at my words. I got so much on my mind. And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white. Lead you here despite your destination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Now while I'm doing this, I'm deleting this 3rd track. But I know what you would find. So I'm going to record a solo section. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Oh yeah, come and find me. Come and find me. Now this section is not in the original song. And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white. Lead you here despite your destination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. that's kind of my own arrangement with that. And that's how I hope that answered your question there, Prophet. Like how when I have like I have that song, that arrangement has multiple sections. Now the original does not. I made it more complicated than the original, but yeah. So if that explains it, let me catch up on the chats. Yeah, I totally forgot the words, man. I did pull them up. More cowbell. Hey, we got triangle. We got that going for us. I'm sure you do that song, Lullaby. You must, because they are your brethren. Right? Right? I think you need two brains to be able to play. Well, normally I'm a lot smoother. Here, this is an interesting thing. So I'm going to show you when I'm playing on my gig and I'm live streaming for you guys, and I love doing it. And let me tell you, I'm really enjoying it. So this is what I'm seeing, right? I'm looking at that, only I'm looking at this. Right now I have two iPads out. I usually have one right there, and it's showing me this. So I can see the chat while I'm playing, right? And then, so while I'm playing, I'm trying to think of the words. I'm trying to think of the arrangement. I'm trying to think, where am I at in the song? And at the same time, I'm reading the chat. Man, you want to talk about a head spin sometimes. So it's like too much multitasking, more than I should be doing, really. And tonight, if I add another layer of multitasking, I'm thinking of how to explain what I'm doing at the same time. So, Prophet knows all about multitasking. He's a master at it. Oh, cool. I'm sure that's got to be crazy. Hey, by the way, Mark's a pilot. You should talk to him about that. Are they? Thanks for letting me know, man. Is it just the loop part? Because I can turn that part down. I can turn that send to you guys down a little bit. How's that? No, for more stuff to think about. All right, I dropped it down a couple dBs. Yeah, man. All right, so. Oh, man, I would love to fly a helicopter. I'm with you on that, Prophet. So I don't know if the person is in the live stream right now, but someone asked me, and it wasn't too long ago, how I evolved this whole thing. First of all, let me give you a little rundown. Let's do a rig rundown. Who's up for a rig rundown? So, I get this question a lot, and I probably need to make a full video on it, but right? Oh, helicopter work there, man. Anywhere that's coastal, Cali, everywhere, man. I know nothing. Okay, so I'm going to give you a glance of the boards, right? This is my board. I have two pedal boards, as you can see. This is my main pedal board right here. This guy contains my looping station. I need to hold the mic so I can talk. All right. This guy holds my looping station, and now that Lullaby has disclosed how many tracks he has, I might have to upgrade. So this only has 3 tracks, And I've been using this for a very long time. In fact, they have discontinued this, and I believe in backups just in case. Just in case, I actually have, I bought two. I've got it over here. That's my second backup right there. And so my signal chain starts right over here. See where my cable is? It goes into the Polytune. And from the Polytune, it goes into this guy. I don't know if you can see this. So this board is mostly my overdrive section. So I use the Wampler. This Wampler is kind of like it's supposed to be. No, I haven't found a good simulation except in my my Axe effects. I love the Dumble sound. That is my preferred tone ever. I love that sound. So this says that it's supposed to simulate that. It comes, it's all right. And then the Mojo is another overdrive, which I rarely use it by itself. I usually use it to stack on top of something. Usually the Prince of Tone here, or the King of Tone right here. The King of Tone has two sections. I use this the most for my solos and stuff. And then I also use the Supro Drive. And they all have their own characteristics and tone to it. Most of my tone that I like is the heavy overdrive here. It's not heavy, it's not saturated, but it's like sings. And then like this is like a cleaner overdrive, right? And then I'll have this, and I'll stack this sometimes, or this and this. So the Mojo has a nice compression to it. So it kind of helps the tone sing a little bit. So that's my overdrive. And then from the Supro, it goes into my Flashback 4, which is where I use a lot of my long delays and stuff when I get really, spaced out. And then from there, it goes into my what is that? Shit, it's a Dunlop. Dunlop, yeah, Q535, and then into my chorus. And then I have a small little Flashback, which is my, when you hear me solo and you got my delay on, that's what I'm using a lot. My OC3 is my Octaver. I love that. That's been my main go-to. And my Sub and Up is what I use for like my organ sound. Mark does not like that. So, and I use two AB switches. I use an AB switch for my vocal. This bypasses the loop station, goes into my board, and I have a special channel for my beatbox. And what I do, let me show you. What I do for my beatbox is I set up the EQ. Let me see here. I set the EQ for like 100 as a kick, to boost the kick. About, I don't know, 1K for the snare. Yeah. And then I make sure, that's the EQ. And then I make sure I got strong compression. The compression and the EQ really make that thing bite. It really makes it hump. And then I send it back into the loop station. So that's what I'm doing when I'm looping my beatbox. I switch it to give it more of a beat sound, and then I do the same thing with my guitar. Right here, this is for recording into the loop station, and this bypasses the loop station. And we talked about the AB switch. That just changes the patch. So there. Any questions on that? NASA. But I did not start that way. I started with a lot simpler. I think My first looping station loop pedal was like an RC20, and it was just that and my acoustic guitar. So here's how I used to make my beats. This was my first guitar for my looping. Oops. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right, you ready? This is how I used to do my beats. Literally. My timing's awful. How did I do that? It's been a long time. So that's how simple I started off. And literally I think I had just 2 tracks on the RC20. And that's how I started. I did have my OC3. It was actually an OC1 then. So that's how I started, with this guy and just a small little pedal. And I had the loop, I had the RC, it was like the RC20 and the OC3. And I don't think I had any effects. And I had an AB switch for my vocal mic too. Yeah, and that's how I started. Then I upgraded to the RC50. I think it was called the RC50. It looked very similar to this one, but it operated different, and it was a headache to play. And then I used to stomp on them. Like I would stomp on the pedals really hard, and so I ended up breaking it. And then I went to go buy another one, and by then the RC300 had come out. And I have gone through, now I'm a little easier on it now. I have gone through, this is like my second one or third one. Yeah. because I'm in Florida, and Lullaby, are you on the coast? Are you on the coastline when you're playing? So being on the coast, we got a lot of salt water, we got a lot of humidity, and so it just beats the crap out of our gear. And so that's probably why I went through a lot of those. So yeah, man, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you know what it's like working on the coast. Saltwater is our enemy. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, saltwater is our enemy. I am in the middle, but Britain is humid. Yeah, it's true. All of Britain is humid. You're a big island, right? It's a big island. Sorry about my bad accent there. Mr. Scott's tour. What's that? What's a Mr. Scott's tour? Oh, we got the sharks too, man. I know you guys got big ass sharks. We've had a slew of shark attacks last year up and down our coastline, all the way up in the Gulf. Yeah, same with fishing poles and reels. Yeah, man. You got to really treat your gear properly. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Dick Van Dyke doesn't have it. He ain't got it. Oh, Michigan Jaws. That's great, dude. That's awesome. That's true, and that's what the saying goes. Everything in Australia is out to get you. Well, we all have our wildlife, man. We've got them here too. We are getting inundated by, yeah, we've got alligators. You've got crocs. We've got a lot of alligators, man. Woo! And we've got these like the slew of pythons that, especially in the down in the Everglades, people are buying pets and they're dumping them in the Everglades. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's right. Kathy Ann knows about humidity. It is. It eats everything, man. I don't know what's worse, having a lot of humidity or just like the dry heat in a desert, because then it gets really, really hot, right? Pythons love to sleep anywhere where it's warm. Yep, we got iguanas. Not so much here, a lot on the East Coast, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and even down south, like a lot of the southern part of Florida. That's where they like. But what's funny is when it gets really cold here, like we'll get some really cold winters here, and the iguanas they'll freeze and they fall out of trees. They end up waking up, but poor guys, poor things, they end up like falling out of trees, and because they're not indigenous to this location. Same thing with all the pythons. Oh, we got boars, wild boars. Oh my God, dude, wild boars, and we got bears. When I moved down to Florida, I never thought. When someone said we got bear problems, I'm like, we got bear problems in Florida? Really? Dude, there's a lot of bears in Florida, especially inland. They're not in the coastline. Humidity is better for your skin. Yeah, I think so. Not good for your hair. but I don't have to worry about that. All right, Nullabye. Have a great lunch. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for your feedback and your input. I greatly appreciate it, brother. Enjoy. Get that Vegemite. Yeah, Florida Bears. Hey, thank you, Bad Joe. Mr. Maestro. Yeah, I think it's common, Kathy Ann, particularly if your home is in a very humid area and then you go to another place. Yeah, I think our bodies just get acclimated to those environments. Like when I go up to Indiana in the wintertime, immediately my lips start chapping and I got to get chapstick, and I never had that problem when I lived there. And I lived in Indiana and I lived in Boston too. So, I mean, you get it, but it's not as bad when you're acclimated to here, to our humid areas. Cool. Just Steve, what's up, buddy? Sorry I missed you. I'm catching up with the chat because I was busy chatting. I was busy yapping. I just wanted to, we get a lot of questions sometimes in the, and I'm going to leave this up for people who want to check it out. I have, from now until probably the end of January, I have Mondays off. And then at the end of January, when that hits, we're right in our full blown out season, and I'm performing 7 days a week. And so I won't have time to do this. So that's why I wanted to take the time to kind of dedicate my Monday evenings, just an hour or two maybe, and break down what I do for people who want to know. So we can do this again if you'd like. Is this cool with everyone? Does this work for everyone? I like that we got some other loopers in here putting in their 2 cents, sharing their experiences. And we get to talk about severed lips and crocodiles and alligators and pythons and bears. Severed lips. I don't know. Well, she's usually on Mondays. She is up in her condo up in Bradenton, which is the next community north of me. She has a lot of her clients, her training clients, up in Bradenton, and they start, I don't know, 5 in the morning, and then she works in the evening. Oh, sorry, DW. I thought I saw you you were the first person in here. I thought you were in here, but you might have popped in and popped out. I was only 5 minutes late. I had a lot to set up. Well, DW, I will leave it up for you. You can go back and check it out. So what I wanted to do is, just kind of share my stuff and share my, my process, what I do. I get a lot of questions in the live streams when I'm on my gigs. I can't really stop what I'm doing because I'm usually performing. Oh, you got stuck working. Yeah, I know that feeling. So yeah. And the other thing too is, for anyone who wants to join, I've got a little community here, and it's great for something like this. If you guys have any questions, I'm here to help and share and give. I create a little community. I've got a marketing company and I utilize that software from a marketing company, and I call it the Harmony Chord instead of the Discord. I call it the Harmony Chord. And I've got a link in the description. And I would love for you all to join if you want to. That way we can stay up to date, keep in touch outside of the live stream. And then like I can prepare some of these things. If you have questions, you say, hey, I'd like to know about this and this and this. And then I can make that like night dedicated to those questions, you know. And even if you aren't able to like participate and be in the live stream, you can at least go back and watch it, and I'll be able to, you know, get to those questions. So that's one of the things I wanted to utilize this night for. You know, it's fun to just jam and play and have everyone just chat, and I love doing that. And you guys are wonderful. I love you all, man. You're so much fun. Oh, sorry, I'm missing a question here. Oh, should I change it to harmony chord? All right, I can do that. Hey, Prophet, can you drop the link in there for me? I think it's in the description. I hope I put it in there. I usually do. He's 2F cool. Yeah, DW, I got you, buddy. I got you. So what I have in the harmony chord is it's a community where we can all communicate, but I also have a free course. It's a course, but there's nothing. It's not really specific to anything. I just add lessons for anyone who has any questions. Like Time Prophet was asking questions about timing, you know, and how to improve his timing. So I made him some lessons specifically for his request. And I can do the same thing for you, man. Hey, Rick Shade, you in Indiana? Where about? My hometown is Crawfordsville. My girlfriend, Erica, who was in the chat earlier, she's from Fort Wayne. And that's Prophet. He's our master moderator, Mr. Humorist, Master Humorist. Gotta love that guy. So yeah, DW, join the members. Therefore, hit that link, join, and then if you have any questions, you know, drop a question, and then I can answer them for you, man. I'd be happy to share. I'm the wizard. I'm a wizard. Anderson, right on, man. Anderson. I love Indiana. It's my home, man. It's beautiful. I'm over the winters. I don't mind going up there for a nice fresh snow, but I don't like being under gray skies for 3 or 4 months. And I'm spoiled with the sunshine here. But I am getting tired of the hurricanes. The hurricanes are a little tired. Not gonna lie, man. But every location has its thing, man. Indiana, the Midwest has its snow. We have our brutal hot summers. We got hurricanes. Poor DW out there in Cali, they got earthquakes. They got fires. I mean, we all got something going on, right? Oh, thank you, Kathy Ann. I have taught in my life. I've taught private lessons. I studied at Berklee College of Music in Boston. Went there for 6 years and studied jazz and composition. I don't like boasting. I don't know. It's just not me. But I've got some things to share, and so I'm happy to share what I got. That's it. It's as simple as that. Oh, you got locusts? Dude, you got locusts going on? Well, it's the end times, man. Good Lord. Have mercy. Trombone. Right on. Oh, I love you guys, man. Right? Well, hey, I think that's happening at a lot of places. We got it here too. It's definitely a big problem. I hope to see an improvement in that. I got to tell you, it's so much fun. I, I this whole communication and this whole connection that we've all made. I really appreciate you all, man. Um, oh yeah, I grew up in Greenfield. Nice, man. There's a lot of great places in Indiana. I went to Vincennes University down in southern Indiana and, for a couple years before I headed out to Boston. Um, roller skates. But since I've been focusing on, I guess it's basically just been this past year, focusing on live streaming on YouTube. I picked one platform and focused it on that, and just decided to go live on every gig that I play. And we met some wonderful people, man, and I really appreciate it. There's a lot of times where I'll be playing a gig, and it can be kind of boring sometimes, and just having that connection with you guys online just gets me through the night. But then at the same time, it makes me more engaged in my music, so it affects everything, the room, the venue that I'm playing, and hopefully for you guys too as well. Man, California introduced a lot of fun stuff into the American culture, for sure. But yeah, we got Rick Shade. Do you play anything? Do you play music? Or are you just here for the fun? Jose's going to break out his trombone. I need a trombone solo. I'm going to say, take it, Jose. No, he was governor, not mayor. You play and sing. Nice, man. Very cool. Are you performing or just do it for fun? Mm. What did you say 2 weeks ago? What I said? I don't know what I just said. I can't keep track of my own thoughts. Got a dude to respond, hardcore rapper, trombone player, and rapper. Dude, I think that's a niche. I think you could nail that. I think you could nail that. You're not a fool, Kathy. What are you talking about? You're not a fool. You're great. You're a great educator and wonderful to your students. I know. I know in my heart. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. My stepfather has COPD. It's a hard challenge, man. I my heart is with you, brother. Stay as healthy as you can. Highest California office, Grand Poobah. Right? Now, why would you make a terrible teacher? Prophet, you taught me a lot already. You've shown me a lot of good things. I think everyone is a good teacher to somebody, you know? Everyone has different levels, right? And as long as you're helping someone who's down here while you're up here, you know, you're helping people up. That's my theory. You like the triangle, did you? I got all kinds of good stuff here. Brought this out too. Got the Fuji. Got the triangle. Of course, we got the shaker. I didn't use it tonight. Well, brother, that's what we're here for, to make everybody play better, and that's what I'm happy to help with. We'll get some lessons cooked up for your tailored needs. I agree. DW is right. Everybody's got something to share, man. That's what I love about. It's what I love about this platform. You know. There are a lot of people who are so much better than me, but there is still something I can offer, you know, and everyone should take the same attitude. Shamalama. And 10 hours to factory. Let me tell you something, Jose. I did a lot of factory work when I was young. I put myself through college in the summertime at a bottle cap factory in my small town of Crawfordsville. Yep. 3 years in a row. On the holidays, too, when I was home. I always worked through college. Amen, Kathy Ann. Keep our minds active and working and learning, because, I mean, that's how our neurons work. We have to make new neuronic connections. And my mind is like, I do my best not to. I don't have cable. I turned off my cable years ago because I felt like my mind was just becoming mush. And I love learning. I love reading. I love, as you can see, I've got this monster studio behind me. If my mind isn't working on something new, I feel like, you know, I'm wasting time. And it's not that I'm beating the time for anything, but, you know, I just like keeping my mind fresh. What? K8 engines. Is that what? Kilos? Like, I've never heard of K8 engines. Is it like a 8-cylinder? Right on, brother. Right on, DW. It is truly magical, man. You know, when I was young, I was exposed to music at a very young age. My dad had a band, and they rehearsed it in our house. And so from age 5, I was sitting in rehearsals. And when I was 13, I had my first band, right? And those guys, there are 4 of us, right? Those guys are still playing, you know? And some of them played professionally, and some of them played as a hobby. And man, dude, you know, I think no matter when you are, and when I was teaching I taught guitar at a local music store. I had people who were retiring coming in, picking up a guitar, and says, "I just want something to do. I want to try something new and different." And it gave them so much joy, and that's what it's about. And that's what it's about. Good for you, DW. We got more important things to do than to stick our face in front of a TV. That's what I thought. 8 cylinders. Oh, okay. The K8 engine is only 4 cylinders. Okay. Well, you guys have small cars, so they only reserve the 8 cylinders for the important people. You should have picked it up, Jose. I totally get it, man. I wish I did a lot of things when I was younger, earlier in my life. But what does that do for us? Yeah, no need to wallow in our regrets. I mean, I have them. I can wallow in them, but I've learned I got to let them go, for sure. Yeah. Okay, I get you now. I see how your number system works, Prophet. Gotcha. Good for you, man. Oh, so we're the same age then. We're the same age, DW. Cool. Church camp. I played at my church camp. Yep. When I was young, I was a strumming guitar player for everyone singing along, for sure. Oh, age 8. That's lovely. Nice. Is that Favor? Is that who you're talking about? Or is she your youngest? I forgot. Kathy Ann has a daughter that's in our community as well. And a talented dude, why do you think I started with the guitar? Jose, get in the game. um, That's too funny, Prophet. Favor is a second. Sion? Is that how you say it? Is the eldest. Okay. Nice. Cool. That's right. That's how Bon Jovi got into it. I think it worked for him. Oh man. Right, DW? We had our parents' record collections back in the day. And that's back in the day when there was like one record player for the household, right? And we all had to share. What? Bon Jovi lost his voice? I didn't hear that. Did he really? Oh, nice. Nice, Kathy Ann. There you go. You pick up the drums, Kathy Ann, your whole family. You got a band. A family band. You know how many families started like that as bands? There are so many of them. Oh, man. You know, you hear a lot of that with a lot of rock players, and they sing improperly. And I was having trouble back when I had my band. And then I studied with a professional tenor player who sang opera. He's an opera singer, but he taught me how to sing properly. He didn't teach me how to sing opera. but he taught me technique, which helped me get through my, 30 gigs a month with the band screaming at the top of my lungs. Oh, reel to reel, yep, yep. Nice. My dad had a reel to reel. He bought a 4-track reel to reel, a T-Yak, I believe. Yep. And he bought the whole system, and he couldn't put it together. And one day he comes home from work, and I had pieced it all together and recorded like 3 songs with it. He was baffled. It's like, how did you do that? I was just a gearhead since a kid, since I was a baby, I think. Yeah, man. So you got a love-hate relationship in the family there, Prophet, with music. Oh, Simon's a drummer. Gotcha. Well, then it's tambourine for you, Kathy. Yeah, they are timeless for sure, man. That's funny because Jose, because I was my small town was very rural and very white dominant, and the singer in my dad's band was a black guy who was the professor at a local college in our town, but he came from D.C. and he was a huge influence on me and a wonderful man. Jeffrey, oh my gosh, I just drew a blank on his last name. Jeffrey Newman, wonderful man. And was that up in Michigan, Jose? That's right, DW. Did I know Steve Mutz? No. What's he? Who is he? Should I know him? Oh, we won't call Simon a drummer. Then maybe he gets the tambourine. Oh, okay. Cool, man. That's awesome, Jose. And this is what I love about Kathy Ann being a teacher and an educator. There's just like, I remember some of some of the people who have the biggest impression in your life are those good teachers, right? Gotta say. Rapper trombone guy. Dude, that's you. Pick up your bone and rap at the same time. You got it. Lay down a horn line, spit out some phrases. Oh, sometimes people want to come and jam with me. But I have some friends of mine who are phenomenal players, and they a good sax player friend of mine. He toured when he was young. He toured with Maynard Ferguson, and anytime he comes to visit my gig, he brings his horn. I'm like, oh yes, bring that horn, brother. And he also he tours with a lot of smooth jazz and people in the jazz market that come through here in Florida. He's up in North Tampa. He's a monster on that sax, man. How did I accomplish playing with other people with a looper? It can be a challenge if they're not used to it. And as you can see, if your time isn't good, it can be a problem. So if I'm playing with somebody who's not comfortable working with time, you can feel the push and pull in the music. No, I don't use a click. But what I will do if I play with someone, like sometimes I've had a couple of guys that bring in like a cajon, you know, and want to play some beats with me. And I explained to them, I said, my beats are very important. So you got to listen to my beat. And I'll set up another speaker so they can have it like right in their face. So they can hear the track. And that way they can feel it. And I'll set it up to where the only thing they hear is I'll send out an auxiliary, and the only thing they hear is what's coming out of the loop, and that way they can groove with it. So they don't hear my voice, and it's not distracting. I want them to hear the beat, you know. So that's kind of the closest thing that they have a beat with. Now, when I had a band, we worked with a lot of sequences, and my drummer worked with a click, and he was a clock. He was so good. And that's probably where also he really influenced me with my time quite a bit. And then also, I mean, he made that sequence feel live. So there's people who have a really good talent and knack for that. Oh, CN, I didn't learn anything. I'm probably going to have to put everything on hold right now. So I've got my marketing company that is really pulling a big demand on me right now, and I don't have much time to learn anything. I've got to get my Christmas music in ready, like this week and next, and I don't know when I'm going to get to learn any new songs right now. I have three clients I have to onboard, and like my schedule's just stacked to the gills right now. Serious question. When you notice no knack, what is that? What, how you deal? What? Explain that, Jose. What do you mean? That's a challenge, DW. I know. Yeah. And like you'll notice in the harmony chord too. I did a bunch of lessons for Prophet for timing. He was having some issues. He was asking me how to fix his timing, and so I showed him how I work with a metronome, and I practice with a metronome. I mean, it's no joke, man. This guy has been with me since 1985. That's how old this thing is. Oops, sorry, pointing at the wrong thing. This has been my best friend, which I have practiced with for years. And that is literally, this is my savior. This is what makes me good at what I do. And I highly recommend this for everyone. I can't express it enough. You can't do what you do if your timing isn't really good. And you got to really, really work on it. And I don't mean just drummers. I mean everybody. You know, I would practice with a metronome, with scales. I would practice it with my chords. When I do my walking bass lines, I used to practice that all the time. And soloing, yeah. Because you have to internalize time. So, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen until you like do it. You know, what did they say, the 10,000 hours thing? Oh, you went to Berkeley too? Slide whistle. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh yeah, yeah, Jose, yeah. I have had that happen. And I just say, you know, sorry man, this isn't working. I don't mean to be mean or rude, just, you know, I can't feel what you're doing, you know, and it's really interfering with what I'm trying to do. And like another thing that drives me nuts is when somebody, I swear to God, this actually happened. Somebody, there's a woman, had this big bag with her. She shows up and she's sitting at a table, and then before you know it, she's pulling out all these little rhythm instruments. Like, I swear to God, like I think she had a shaker, she had a tambourine, and I'm like, I had to stop and say, "What are you doing?" she wasn't playing in time or anything. She just like, I don't know what encouraged her to do it. I don't know if her therapist told her, you know, to go out and try to interact with musicians. I don't know what it is, man. But that just, oh my goodness, Lordy. Oh, yeah. So I have to put a stop to it. Law, shoot me now. It's the most aggravating thing. But that's the way it is, man. I love helping people out, man, but I want to help them get better. I don't want them just to be bad at something. There he is. There's Prophet. I also loved here too. Like, we got a lot of people here in our live streams that we see that are players, and they have their own channels, and I'm featuring them in my like, if you go to my YouTube channel and you scroll over to the tabs where you got, you know, home, home, videos, lives, you know, shorts and all that. Scroll all the way to the far right to the community. I'm going in there and I'm doing what I'm calling a subscriber spotlight. So I want to spotlight everyone. I drop their video from their channel, so I want to share everyone else's channels and yeah, man, share the love, because I think that's what makes us better, right? Yeah, I think the more, it's funny, we can practice at home, but when we put ourselves out in front of people, it forces us to become better, you know. And so I encourage everyone, you know. Prophet has his channel, Burn has his channel, DW has his channel. You know, just put your stuff up out there, man. It makes you better. Oh, you heard that story, Kathy? The lady with her percussion in a bag. Your chat is 5 minutes ahead of me? What? That's weird. Usually that's crazy. Train version of Time Machine. I understand, Prophet. All right. Okay. Cool, Rick Shade. I'll be sure to subscribe, bro. Are you subscribed to me? Because I can go back in and find you. I can't. If I click on you now, it'll kill my chat. Hey, Prophet, could you drop Rick Shade's channel in the harmony chord for me? Oh, Baba. Hey, oh, interesting. So, CN, I tried Twitch back in 2020, I think it was. It was weird. I don't know. So, are you on Twitch? Oh, cool. I think I can hit that here. Let me hit this real quick. Oh yeah, yeah. There I am. I just subscribed with one of my channels. Dude, you got a nice mixing board, bro. Cool. Very nice. Thanks, man. Make sure everybody goes and follows Rick Shade. Hey, man, that's what it's about. I was curious about that, DW. Um, Now, I know some people have success on Twitch, but I think, hey, Nullabye is back. How was lunch, bro? I always thought Twitch was like for gamers. Is that right? No? DW. Twitch can give me seizures. Okay. I got you, CN. Okay. Yeah, it's a strategy just like YouTube. Only it's a little different, I'm sure. Oh, I'm working on it. I tore my bicep back in 2022, and so I'm working on. I don't know if you see the scar here for my reattachment surgery. I'm just trying to rebuild my strength. Oh, it started that way, yeah. It's got some music on it, yeah. I've had some like younger people tell me to go on there, but I don't know. Like I said, DW and I are the same age. We're 60 years old. You know, I mean, how can I think there's a relatability thing? Am I on the right platform? From what I can see, um, when I started focusing on YouTube, I started making traction because I felt like I was putting myself on so many platforms and not making any headway. And when I focused on YouTube only, it got like slowly started picking up some traction. And what I love about it is I get to meet people from all over the world, and I can see the analytics pretty clearly, you know. I'm 60, bro. I'm 60. 1964, January 6th. All right. So Rick Shade, are you on Twitch too? CN, are you on there too? Do you do anything on Twitch, CN? Nah, no boxing. I was a wrestler. I was in gymnastics and wrestling, and always trained my whole life. Rumble might work, but I don't know. I just want to stay focused on one thing. Rick Shake, dude, look at us, bro. Right on. You'll catch up with me, maybe next year. '81? That's when you were born? Dude, good for you. Right on. My dad was a state champ in wrestling, so that's how I got into it. And I didn't really compete with it. I just loved to wrestle, and I was good. That was in Indiana. 1981, bro. Good for you. Oh, yeah. I grew up with some Steve Morse, the Dixie Dregs. Yeah, man. I think he's from Macon, Georgia, right? Is that right? I think so. Wow. My first computer was in 1989. It was my girlfriend's computer, actually. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago? Really? That you typed that in 10 minutes ago. Wow, something's up. Oh well. So close. So close, Jose. Hey, Rohan. Greetings to you from Florida, all the way to India. Ah, yeah. 1K of RAM, right? Remember those days? Good Lord. How do we survive? What was it, the 886? I need to buy a new laptop. And my production computer is old too. How old is it? It's got to be at least 10 years old now. But I built a beast. Oh yeah, he's another looper? Cool. All right, so let me see. Somebody put his channel in there so I can follow him. Follow him back. Thanks for that shout out there, Nullaby. Appreciate it, brother. Last one standing. Oh my gosh, the old Z80. Oh, I remember that. Rohan, put your channel in here. Drop a link to your channel in the chat so we can follow you. I like sharing everybody's stuff, man. Nice. I like it when there's interconnectivity, man. It's it's a beautiful thing. Ah, thank you, Prophet. Cool. Nice, Rohan. I will check out your channel, brother. Thank you, man. Very nice. Okay, nice. Also, his vlog series. All right, I'll check that out. I considered doing a vlog at one time, and then I lost interest. I think I just got unmotivated. So, DW, what do you mean? Although I wish we'd get more. Get more what? What am I missing? Hey, you're welcome. Oh yeah, Andres is a good friend of mine. We play at some of the same venues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, Kathy Ann. You have a wonderful evening. Sleep well, rest well, and have a wonderful day tomorrow and a great week. Cool, man. Yeah, Andres, he's a good friend of mine. We've known each other for years. Yeah. He knew me when I had my band. Don't mess with the Rohan. Nice. I don't. Well, I do somewhere, but I don't have. I never had. I never posted up online. Yeah, it was. It was a good run, about 14 years, and I started doing the solo looping thing 14 years ago. So 2010 was the last year of me working with a band, and I started doing the solo thing January 1st, 2011. And been doing it ever since. Yeah. So I'm doing this thing on Mondays here where I'm just kind of answering questions and doing a, kind of like a, I don't know, sharing my looping process. And currently I have Mondays off, and that's going to change at the end of January. So then I'll be playing like 7 days a week. But I live stream on all my gigs, and so what I wanted through all the questions I get with through the live chat, I thought I'd do this here on Mondays and share what I do. Hope it helps anyone. I'll have to check out your channel, man. And you're always welcome to join in here. I've got a little community, man. I'd love to have you in. It's called the Harmony Chord. It's a little membership community that I share with everyone here in the chat. We can have a conversation and share things outside of the live stream, and then we can keep tabs on like what I can do, on Mondays. Yeah. Yeah, he is cool. Prophet is cool. Prophet is cool. He's got some creative. Photoshop skills. Yeah, please join. Prophet will drop a link in here for us. Uh, 1964, 1984. That's so true. Well, that's an interesting story, Rohan. What inspired me was towards the end of the band. My decision to leave the band was I was really getting tired of performing in the nightclubs, and I needed to change that for my life. And at the time, I was dating somebody who was planning on moving out of the state, and I was going to go move with her, but that didn't work out. So at any rate, I was looking for a way that I could still do what I do without being in a band, and I had a small little looper, and I started experimenting with it. I came up with an arrangement of Paul Simon's "Call Me Al," and then the light bulb went off. The creative sparks just started growing, and that grew into that, and then I decided to put in my notice and say, I'm leaving, guys. Yeah. No, my band was here in Florida. I've been here since 1990, and so I've been in a few bands, but that was my most successful cover band that I was in. It was called Chameleon. Really good band. Great players. And wonderful guys, too. Absolutely wonderful people. But so me departing the band had nothing to do with the guys. Love them to death. And it was just really, I needed to change, you know. And plus, I wasn't living right, you know, working in the nightclubs. I needed to clean up my act. So, and this was perfect. I could still play music. My venues changed. I started playing restaurants and resorts and hotels, and better life, much better life. And also, I wasn't playing till, 4 or 5 in the morning, getting home at 4 or 5 in the morning. Oh yeah, a lot of bands use that name Chameleon for songs and albums. Yeah, it was quite popular. Herbie Hancock wrote a song called Chameleon. Very popular. Yeah, man. Did you see those photos, Jose? Did you join, Jose? Oh, that's right. Doctor Who. Yep. Mm. For the so when I keep this, I'll probably trim all the ending part out, but keep the rest of it for later. Oh, before 1989. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, I think I'm going to sign off, and oh, that's all right, bro. No worries. I think I'm going to sign off, and I will catch up. I have a show tomorrow, which is at the hotel, and that is 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. And so yeah, I'm off Wednesday, and I am playing Thursday. So I'm playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I hope to see you all there on my next live. It'll be on the gig, on the venue. So this is cool because we just get to chat, I'm not looking, like when I do this here in the studio, I'm not looking for you know, a bunch of big numbers showing up. It's just cool. It's kind of, we all know each other and we just chat, and because I'm not able to do that on the gig, so it's nice, man. Yeah. You just get the notification. Yeah. Thank you, Rohan. My pleasure, man. Thanks for the connection. Good to see you, and glad to know that you're a looper. We're definitely staying in touch, my friend. We're definitely staying in touch. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you for the support. And you have a wonderful night, a great day tomorrow.